y'all, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today and do a Sephora video. We have the sale coming up on us, and when this comes out, it's in the rouge portion. And I think in a week, it goes to VIB and then to Beauty Insider, which I think is the general public. I'll put all the dates down below. This is not a what I'm gonna buy video because I'm really not buying anything. So I'm just gonna tell y'all what I would buy. And some things that would be on my wish list. And I'm going to do every category of the face, the skincare, the hair, and I'm just going to jump right into this. If I needed a primer, I would pick up one of the Becca primers. If I wanted a radiance primer, I would pick up the Backlight. I like it to mix with the foundation. Also, if I put something on and it looks too flat and matte, I'll put this on top of it. It is all I would need to create any kind of radiance I want. Then this purple one takes down the peachy or the pinky if a foundation is the wrong color. And I love this. I like having them around, and if I didn't have them, I would be repurchasing them. Okay, next, a color corrector. I know the Marc Jacobs is real good. It was pretty neck and neck with my MAC Prep and Prime in Radiant Rose that I love. I love this one. There's some drugstores I love, so I won't be, but if you haven't found another one you like, that was a really good one. Concealers. If I was gonna buy a concealer, my favorite up there is the NARS in the Pot. I also really like the Born This Way. I really like either one of those, actually. I like them both for an initial. It's neck and neck with Shape Tape, and the only reason it's not even, probably, is because I haven't found the right color. I'm in porcelain, and it's still darker than my Shape Tape. So I think I will love this when I get the right color. And I love the NARS in the Pot. It makes you flawless. I would also restock this. I might restock the Secret Brightening. I don't have a backup of this, and I love it. It is my go-to under eye. I use the Secret Brightening for here where I want just flawless brightening. I'm just partial to the Secret Brightening. I may pick one of those up. For powder, I might pick up, it's the powders, y'all. The powders always get me. I might pick up the It Bye Bye because I don't have a backup of this. And it runs out pretty quick. So I don't know if I'll get a backup of this, but it is my favorite powder. I'm having to force myself to use other stuff up and not use this right now. There's some things that are kind of on my fantasy list, on a wish list. I would love to try the Hourglass Veil. I just can't justify it right now. I really don't need to get hooked on another powder, but I've heard nothing but good things about that Hourglass Veil. It's so beautiful. I would also like to try the Huda, the Cover FX, and the Ambient Lighting Palette, the Hourglass Palette. I'm not trying any of those right now. They're all in my Sephora loves, though. For foundation, if I was going to buy a foundation right now, I would either get the Renergie Lift. This is what I have on today. It's a matte with a luminosity that is just beautiful. The Dior Forever, these are pretty even. To me, this is a little more luminous. The Renergie Lift is a little more luminous than the Dior Forever. This is so beautiful. Both of these will get used all summer. I might pick up a Clinique Beyond Perfecting, except I have one on the way because I gave mine to a friend of my daughter's. I must really love her. This is these are my babies right now. There's one foundation on that website that I really want to try, and I just saw this on Melissa Villanueva's channel. And it was the Lancome Tint Adult Stick. It is beautiful. Did not even know they had a stick. For eyeshadows, if I wanted an eyeshadow right now, I would pick up a Huda Mini. I already have the Smoky Obsessions, the Warm Browns, and the Mauve Obsessions, and I love these. Or, if I was going to buy one, the Soft Glam. Those are my favorites right now from there. Anastasia Modern Renaissance, if you didn't have that. The Soft Glam is probably my absolute top. Anastasia. For a wish list item that I've never tried, the Ciate Chloe Morello. It has a lot of, it looks like deep purples, jewel tone purples. Beautiful. That would be beautiful for the wintertime. Again, probably not buying it right now, but it is in my loves. So, you know, who knows. For eyeliner, if I was going to pick up an eyeliner, the Kat Von D ink liner, I love that. But I also have the Stylist All Day and the Physicians Formula Thin Line. I don't need another one right now. Or I would back up my Urban Decay waterline liners, but I already have backups. I don't really have a fantasy eyeliner that I'm just like, oh, I wish I could buy that eyeliner. I love my eyeliners. A bronzer, I can't recommend a bronzer because I really have stopped using them. I've stopped trying with the bronzers because they always muddy me up. And my favorite that I'm using as a bronzer right now is the Butter Blush in Plum Rose. It's like a rosy brown. It lifts me. It doesn't darken me or muddy me. So this is what I'm using for a bronzer right now. If I was going to try one, I will tell you the one that tempts me is the Marc Jacobs. I think it's the Omega, and it's the packaging. It's that huge white container. It just looks so good. A highlighter, more than anything, when I want to highlight my face, I use this my new Hello Light that just lifts. It's not really shiny. I put it on a baby beauty blender or a mid-sized beauty blender, and I bounce that out, and it just lightens without a lot of shine, a little bit. I love an Hourglass in a real light one to just lighten up my face a little bit. For a blush, it would be an Ambient. I'm in love with these right now. I am using my Naturally Pretty that's a little rich and dark, and then I run it through this to lighten it a little bit, and these are beautiful together. And you can get these in minis. I also love the Je ne sais quoi. I miss it. I miss that blush. The NARS Orgasm, I would like to try that in a powder. I have it in the liquid. And I love it, but I would like that in the powder. It's a beautiful color. Mascara. If I needed to restock a mascara from Sephora, it would be this Lashcraft Big Volume. This is very nice. I like to layer this over my Essence Sculpted Volume, but this can stand alone. This is a great mascara. And there's really not a mascara that I'm just really wanting to try. I'm real happy with my mascaras. The Essence, I love my Matte Cotton Naughty, and I love this Sephora one. Those are my favorites. My lipstick, and I might get a backup of this, maybe. My Natasha Denona Smoky Rose. It's what I have on today. And I always keep a backup of this, and I don't think I have a backup of it. So I might back this up. I might. Then if I was going to restock a liner, it would be the Lancome The Rose. And I have that on with the Natasha Denona Smoky Rose. This is my favorite upper end liner. It just makes my lips not go dead, and I should use it more. Okay, and that's it for the makeup. I looked at perfumes. My favorite is the Aerin Tuberose right now. I got this when I was on vacation, and it's Tuberose. You buy these by the notes, and I will not buy this right now. I will put a bug in my husband's ear, though, for Christmas, because these are so pricey. But the ones that I want are Gardenia, Jasmine, and Honeysuckle. I might have him see which one he likes best and pick one of those up for Christmas. For utensils, I would buy, I'm not going to because I have a backup, and this one, a mid-sized beauty blender. I use this more than anything. I would get a beauty blender, not a big one though. I get those from Miss A. I will pick up some Shiseido cottons. I got these at the last sale, and my daughter and I both use these, and I still have a bag, but I'll probably buy, I would say two or three bags of these. They're $10 a piece. I'll get those. They'll last me till the next sale. Also, if you don't have a liner you like, these Urban Decay liners are magic. They just sharpen so smooth, and I think these are $10. I would get one of those if I needed it. If I was going to try a utensil right now, it would be the Hourglass Veil Powder Brush. It's dual-ended. It's got a double end on it. It is so beautiful. And it doesn't look too fat. I don't like a real fat brush. Like this La Mer brush, it never gets used because it's just too fat. It takes my face over. I like I don't need it. I might ask for that for Christmas though. Okay, for skincare. For toners, no cleansers. There's really not a cleanser that I could even, I don't think, recommend from Sephora. Right now I'm using Obagi, and after that I'm going to use my Cetaphil. I like it just fine. I love the 1.0. It's alcohol free. I believe it has salicylic acid in it. It's not the 1, it's the 1.0. Shaz told me about this. Blonde Tea Party, and I love that. If I had a fantasy toner, I just tried the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. I liked that a lot, and I had a Sephora, like a little sample, and only used it twice and kind of fell in love with it. It's in my labs. I'm not getting it right now, but that was very nice. For a more gentle toner, For a sunscreen, if I was going to buy a sunscreen at Sephora, it would be the Dr. Chart Every Sunday. And I don't have another one that I would wish for. This is beautiful. I've been in use-ups with my drugstores for a long time, and I love those. I love this too. This is kind of like a little primer. It just makes my skin just glow. JD told me about this maybe before I even had a channel. And I've always kept one, so I love that. For a moisturizer, if I wasn't using up the Hada Lobo and the Clinique Moisture Surge, I have a sample of this Energy de Vie. It's beautiful. I love this. I love the smell of it. It smells like 1996. They used to have Neosome and Noctazome that I used in the 90s when I sold Lancome. That's what this smells like. And I loved those. So we'll see how long I hold off on these. I'll probably get one of those for Christmas. Or a serum. I would love to try the Energy de Vie line. I heard about these from Dawn's Life Over 40. And I love them. Okay, for a face mist, it would be the Cuddly Grape Water. And it has a beautiful mist on it. I get these for $10. This is my favorite. If you don't have one, $10 at Sephora. I love these. For an oil, if I was going to get one, it would be the Drunk Elephant Marula because this is all I've tried. I'm loving, just as much as my Drunk Elephant, this Derma E that Dawn told me about, this Rosehip and Cranberry, beautiful. I still love my Kakai because I know it's real active. So many people have had good results with this. And I love my Resveratrol by The Ordinary. This is not an anti-buy video, but those are the oils that I like. And the reason I'm not buying oil at Sephora. If I needed a serum, I might get the Genifique. I love the Genifique. I feel like it really plumps lines. Or the Visionaire that I didn't fish out over there. But these would be stocking stuffers for me. The Visionaire makes a visible difference on my skin in the mornings. And this plumps me up so much I have to take breaks from it. If I needed an acid, I would get a Good Genes. I love the Good Genes. This feels so active. It smells strongly of lemongrass. I love this. So anyway, I think that those are all the things that my favorites from every category. Y'all put down below what y'all are planning on picking up from the Sephora sale. And that's all I have for you today. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.